All right, folks, we are back for the first game of bracket play, and the game has started. Warriors, first time on pitch 2 today. Terminus, third game on this pitch specifically. Terminus has put up some great games so far today. Boom Train just being able to eke out at the very end of that last one. Oh! Terminus getting a shot, but not quite going through hoops. Mike Lee's looking for a quick pass to Elk Hill. Elk Hill going around behind. Picked up by Hitchman, number 22. Gonna slow until the rest of this team can catch up to him. Still carrying the ball up, going around to the near side. Falling back to center, pushing right up to the keeper zone. Keeper waiting right at the edge there. Can't get beat out if they leave the keeper zone. Makes the tackle over the line while the beater's not paying attention. They're beat out, but the pass goes out to Quincy. Quincy coming around, screening with a player and a beater. Going up to the center. Passed over to player number 1. On the far side of the pitch. Terminus with the control, passing over to Quincy. Mike Lee make a big hit, taking Quincy to the ground. Passed over to 16, but it's a quick, untargeted pass. Goes right by their teammate. Warriors pick up the ball and start off their second offensive possession. Number 4 with the ball, passing behind hoops to Mike Lee. Mike Lee takes a bullet of a shot just below the hoops. It's going to go back to the Warriors. Did not go out of bounds, just to the edge there on the far side. It is being walked back up.
I almost brought my other one, and I'm like, I do need it.
John Jackson back to Mike Lee. Ooh, right through the center hoop there. Great mid-range shot. Terminus hoping to put up a point to match. Quincy goes up to a quick pass. Right there to the chaser down by the medium hoop. That is number 16. Great work by them. Parada looking, pressuring the beater. Ooh. Warriors with control, quick beat on number 5. They wheel it around to the far side, back up at top. Back behind hoops, reset it to Mike Lee, almost picked off by Quincy, but just missed. Hit by Quincy, great goal, and picked off again, only to be beaten by number 7. Possession's gonna go back to Quincy. I think it was keeper ball. It might be the call there, not sure. Terminus coming up with the ball. Number 1 with the ball, walking around the far side. Chaser behind the hoops, pushed out of the hard boundary by John Jackson, I believe. John Jackson's walking it up. They're moving with some speed, the Warriors. Yada taking some quick beats as people are returning to defense. Terminus staying in a good match defense. Ooh. Yada clearing out the beats. Good double beat to start that Warriors offense, and a couple more beats afterwards. Able to clear a lane. .2010 Warriors. Right. John Jackson trying to go for a quick clean break, is able to do a little push shot to the small hoop. Keeper with the ball for Terminus. Hodge, number 34, wheeling around to the left side, to the near side. Pass off to Davis, who brings it back up to the top. Terminus working back to get control. They're able to do it, leaving one beater on the Warriors to guard, but they're going to try to... Oh! Terminus taking a shot, hitting the chest of the defender, catching it, playing it, taking another shot, missing, catching the deflection again for a pass and goal. Great example of staying in the game, not letting the ball go dead once it leaves your hands. Warriors taking the ball over the halfway mark now. John Jackson with the ball, passing it back to the center to Lindsay Morella. Lindsay wheeling around the far side. One quick pass to the chaser, who's just going to walk it over to the other side of the field. Shot, pass a little high to the back, just going out of bounds before Mike Lee could get to it. Number 34. Terminus bring the ball up. Pagoda with number 9 with the ball. Coming down the near side. Wheeling around behind the hoops. Looking for a pass option. Sets it back. Davis, number 30, back at the top. Passes off to Lee. Tries to get around Lindsay Morella. Oh! Is able to. Bodies get up, but Davis is able to get his hands on the ball. Put it through the small hoop. Goal for Terminus. 30-30 tie game. Kellen Cupid makes a quick beat. Clears out the front for John Jackson tries to make a quick shot on the medium hoop, but is blocked by number 73 on Terminus. All right, Pagoda put it back to the center, back to Pagoda. Tries to swing it around, jukes to the front, goes through, missing John Jackson's hands through the center hoop. Terminus has turned it around, going from behind to taking the lead, 40-30. John Jackson bringing up the ball. Crawford on the wing, marked by Hodge. Callan making a move for the bludger. It's going to be a double beat. They're going to pick it up, clean up, beat out Mary Cueva. They're not able to score on that really great beating game, but Terminus is able to get the ball back down. Pagoda's got it. Rushing, whips out of a tackle, misses a beat, strips another tackle, gets through a third tackle, scores. Great physicality, great breaking the tackles, a tackle after tackle. Pagoda number 9. There's going to be a beat before, apparently a beat on the ankle earlier, unnoticed after between breaking tackle after tackle, so that's going to come back off the board. Still 30-40. Ooh. Oh, great catch by the beater 15 on Terminus. Callan giving them a huge run. Terminus keeps getting control, but Callan's really challenging them every moment that they had it. Warriors use their reset to recompose themselves as they go into this next offensive. Lindsay Marella with the ball crossing the midline. Goes behind the hoops, back to front, out to Crawford, back to John Jackson. Ooh, quick duck on the Yada beat by the point defender, but beat out by Yada on the second go. Pressing. Ooh. John Jackson takes the shot for a goal before Terminus can press them with the defense. Hodge down on the far side, sends it back to the top. To number 30, passes it back to Hodge. Quick beat by Yada, but it gets back to 30. 30 tries to break a Crawford tackle, brought down, takes the shot right into Lindsay Morella's hand. Turnover to the Warriors. Terminus maintaining control. John Jackson walking the ball up. Warriors slowing the pace of the game a bit. Goes back to Warriors chaser. Passed across behind the back, but it goes right into the arms of 30, who is brought. Oh. Lindsay made the tackle, but lost the broom in the process, meaning that Terminus will maintain possession. But that player's going to sub off after showing a bit of a strain in the knee. It's going to go to number 16. Number 16, Ruthie Polio. Vipolia with the ball, matched up by a Warriors chaser. Hands it off to number 9, Pagoda. Passes over to Hodge. Passes back to Pagoda. Moving at the center of the field, using that beater to protect them. Terminus still maintaining control. Takes a quick beat on Yada. Tries to break the tackle. Can't get off the arm of that Warriors defender. Lindsay Morella almost strips it down, but can't quite hold on to it. It's almost a shot and goal by Terminus, but can't do it. Oh, another tackle, another shot. Whew. John Jackson juking and dashing till he can make the pass to, I believe, Lindsay Morella to score, secure that goal. Great goal. It's been some big aggressive hits. Either team not really giving more than half a second to think before you can release that ball. Quincy tries to make a dash to the far hoop, but can't do it. Taken out by a beat from Yada, I think. All right, and number 49 winds up, takes a shot, but it is low of the middle hoop. Lindsay has the ball, inbounds it, looks for the shot, but then sets up the reset. Hoping for a better look if they can reset up their offense. Keeper with the ball. Goes right back to a chaser behind the hoops, and it's in. Beater tried to beat the quaffle before it went through the hoops, which is a risky strat, and it almost worked, but not quite. A little late on that, already through the uprights. Hoops being the metaphorical uprights of a Quidditch game. Quincy with the ball, walking, taking a dash towards the middle hoop, taking a medium range shot, bounces off a defender. They pick it back up. I believe that was 22, but beat out at the ankle. Warriors ball. Swinging around behind the hoops, 2 quick passes, goes back to the front to Morella. Morella passes it to the keeper, goes over diagonal to the back corner. They're going to walk it back to the wing, send it back to the... Whoo! A deadly shot from far behind the hoops, putting it through. Man, that was a bullet straight for that hoop. Terminus with the ball. Number 73 tries to get by. Ruthie picks it up. Tries to make the pass. 73 picked off by Lindsay Morella. Great defense. Great predicting the motion and the shape of the offense. Yeah, substitution on the Warriors. Crawford going down the wing for the Warriors. Whoo, and Mike Lee and Dallas looking for the beat, but with no bludgers, the Terminus control steps right up to beat out the ball carrier. And Quincy's going to try to pick it up and get away, but is tackled on the ground at the midline. Terminus makes the beat. The ball's rolling. It's kind of a mess, but 22 is able to pick it up, take a shot, and it's through. Warriors walking it up. Agag with the ball, pass it up to Lindsay Morella. Lindsay goes in, gives it behind the hoops. Quick look to Crawford, but blocked by the defenders. Referee's discussing a call. Terminus's possession currently. Timeout by Terminus. Probably hoping to look to close that gap, shut down the Warriors' offense, which initially had a strong showing. We'll wait a minute for this break to be over. You know, other co-commentators would ask me, what do you think the team that's down should change to stay in the game? And I think for Terminus, it's really looking to stop the quaffle more than it is about maintaining control. If you have control the whole game, but you're still down quaffle points, didn't really do you too much good. It's ideal to have, but it has to be used when you've got it. The Warriors seem to be playing a really strong game of defense right at the midline. So even when they're pressed high, they seem to recover right on that line or make a great shot or pass far off of it.
Yeah, don't worry about it. If you can, a little bit, I trust you, but don't have to.
All right, Chaser on turn is taking up the ball. 73. Thompson. Makes a pass to the wing. Ruthie right back to Thompson. Lindsay Morella going for the tackle, but beat. Quincy trying to break that tackle, just gets a grip on it, still getting up. Number 99. This is the last possession. Warriors ball. Terminus trying that 2-2 zone, trying to sit on two of those hoops, keep the defense right at the edge of the keeper line, just stay compressed, try to prevent those drives, try to make quick passes near the hoops, quick beats with the beaters hanging back. Pressure from the beater on the Warriors, but they reset it. Oh boy. A lot of talking on the bench. I've never found yelling at a ref to help you get calls from a ref. There. All right, we've got some quick beats. Kellen just moving so fast, really just causing chaos, even if they're not winning the beat or engage. But in that case, they did. Quincy's got the ball, and that'll be the last possession. That'll be the 20-minute mark, I should say. And we are going to our break, returning with set score, Snitch on pitch. Remember, if you're enjoying the commentating and you want to join the team, you're more than welcome to go. You can reach out to USQ, our volunteers program, or just directly the USQ live stream program on our website, on any of our social media platforms. We can set you up to do that. If you don't like the commentary, if you think the commentator sounds tired, volunteer anyway, because, maybe I could use a break. And the more volunteers we have, the more people, the less you'll have to hear me. But I'm hoping you're enjoying my commentary. Either way, reach out and volunteer. We only get better with the help of the community. People like you, people like me, so many people that help make this happen. All right, it looks like we're about to start back up. Terminus' ball, Kellen. Oh, false start just because whistle from another pitch. Yeah, I guess we know what Kellen's gonna do, but we'll see if they change it up. Yep, great reset back to the meter. Play is started. Kellen beat out by Pagoda, and Snitch is released. Seeker's released. Terminus is going to get the first look. 30 Davis trying to work the Snitch, really pushing them back into their own side. Lindsay Morella picks up the pass off of Hartman and is able to turn the ball over to Warriors. Whew. Warriors got a quick look at Snitch there. Ball is behind. Great passing around by the Warriors right now. Looking pretty open field space. Yeah, sure. John Jackson able to make that space work for him and score. $80-50 Warriors. Whew. Pass up to Hartman from Ruthie. Goal is good. Great pass. I can't, a pass like that is great because it doesn't look like there's anything there, but they make it happen. They make it materialize. They know their teammates are going to be there for them. Whew. The beating game around this Snitch is intense. Any team knowing that 30 points is not what you want to come back from, because this has just been so close, so consistent, so within that 2-point range that the team that's up is going to stay up. You think John Jackson scoring another point here, putting it at 90. Ooh, I felt the crack of something when I heard that seeker hit the ground. All right, we are at, ooh, is a bludger going to hit me in the face? It's hard to say. But Yeah, just really, ooh, okay. Really intense beating right around this Snitch. If they miss, I'm in direct line of sight. I'm gonna get hit in the face. But for now, we're good. We're still here with you. Pig pile behind the hoops. Gameri Cueva picks it out. Over to Ruthie. Oh, just blocked by John Jackson. But typically, when you see those kind of pig piles, you don't see the offense maintain possession. Usually the count goes down or beat out occur. Great to see that popped out and then making a really good pass with the opportunity for a shot or a reset, but just blocked by John Jackson, who
It's becoming unfair, like how long one is off. I'll put it in this chair. I know, but we can't have a bludger off field. 3, 2, 1, resume.
Warriors with this ball. Intense. Beater's almost entirely focused on the seeking. Maybe not where Lindsay Morello with the ball passes it over to Amanda Dallas. Amanda Dallas with the ball right back to Lindsay. Amanda Dallas trying to set up a screen on Hodge. 3 steps out of it. Lindsay wheeling. Oh! Lindsay wheeling down, but a brutal tackle.
Play a stop, play a stop, play a stop.
That was a tough tackle. Hard to tell if that was happening as the score was being made or after the fact. That's just a hard hit to the ground. We'll let the refs figure out what. All right, and we are waiting for hard to tell. Rooms are down. Maybe it was a busted hoop or a broken broom. I'm just guessing here. Yellow card, 34 red due to a delayed contact. So it is gonna stand. That is correct. The score. They can't hear me. I'm talking to no one. Well, to you people who are listening, but the refs can't hear me, and I have no official ref capacity. I also can't count, and I don't know geography, as has been discussed over the course of this stream. Therefore, I shouldn't be trusted with numbers. All right, it's starting back up. That delayed contact after the score is going to hurt Terminus because it's going to affect this whole possession here. Down, the beating, so aggressive, so high up. Ooh. A good shot at the hoop, attempt at the hoop by Terminus, but not going to quite make it. Ends up in a pig pile. Whew. Quincy rips the ball out just before the end of the pig pile. I think some people just assumed that it was going to get turned over to them. Wasn't expecting a hard rip at the last second. That'll make it 170. It is still just a very aggressive beating game right near the seeking. You're gonna and just
straight up playing like the two teams.
whew. It's hard to weigh the choice of, do you focus on quaffle points and try to get up, or do you get that snitch grab and immediately get a tie game? And Yeah, it's a hard call on Terminus, but that's gonna be another point for the Warriors. Quincy walking it up, marked by Lindsay Morella. Woo, wheels past, but is brought to the ground by John Jackson, picked up by another player number 1, and then pushed off. Warriors player pushed off pitch with possession, meaning it's an inbounded ball for Terminus. Oh, and it's passed around. Mary Cueva sets it up back to player number 1. Number 1 trying to drive, whipping around. Hoops, notices the hoops, short hoop, medium hoops down, but is able to get it through the uprights, the top middle hoop there. Terminus keeping this a 3-point game. Ooh. Terminus guarding that hard, maybe too hard. They've both been beat. They've lost possession high up on the pitch, meaning the Warriors have no bludgers to stop this offense. John Jackson just has to beat the defenders or make the pass to Molly Potter, I believe. Hard to tell from where I'm sitting, but yes, number 26, Molly Potter. Ooh. Number 1 tried to make a good drive towards the hoop, but John Jackson did a great job of tackling with both hands and pulling the arms down so they couldn't be raised. Quincy getting tackled and almost pushing the ball through the short hoop, but just short. And in midair, unable to adjust to change that or recover. Another dog pile. And it's gonna be Warriors ball after another pig pile. Ooh, and John Jackson looking gassed, but it was all a ruse. Gassing it to the other side of the pitch, scoring before a beat can be made. It is 2 points to victory for the Warriors. Terminus still in this, but it's getting a little further each goal that the Warriors get. Oof, brutal beat. All right, we have an injury on the pitch. They're going to get up on their own power. That's number 73, and is going to walk off the field, take a sub. Yeah. 1280. Mary Cueva trying to get the strip from Lindsay Morella. Oh, Zach Armenstrat falling down, leaning back, and scoring with the backhand through the short hoop. Great feat of strength, great goal. Unsure what the call may be. I believe it was a good goal. Zach, an absolute standout at the MLQ Next Gen Series, a huge part of the white teams keeping keeping core. And just all around super nice human being. I think they're going to call, it looks like they might call back the goal. maybe giving the Warriors advantage. Hard to tell. All right, Quincy dashing up the field, blows past the defense there, and that's going to be a Terminus goal. These are some absolutely brutal tackles on beater to beater. Okay, Zach with another goal. And I'm sorry, I mismarked his last goal, not standing. That's going to be 140. That's going to be the game ender. 2 great finishing goals by Zach. You know, Terminus put up a great fight here. They played really strong, really physical game. Just some of the most brutal hits I've seen all night. Some great drives, some great moving the ball around. You know, Warriors one of the best teams in the nation. I think they definitely maintain that status. The Warriors played just really well. I don't know if there's many faults you could find in the way they played. Just a strong showing by both teams. Yeah, and we'll be back with the next Interpool bracket. I can't tell you who it's going to be, but we're going to find out soon enough. Thank you all for watching. We'll be back soon.